Hey, it's Saving a Life Matter. This is Joseph David Barkus, and I'm making this video after I completely let out and released the truth and the light and what really happened that night when I was struck by a train. And I was targeted several years before that train. And I made that video and I was angry. I was very angry, and it needed to come out, and it needed to be shedded upon the light. It needed to be shed upon the public, and it needed to be made. I am not crazy. I am, and I have been, being targeted. This is real. We need to put more energy and emphasis into what I said in my last video about psycho torment and the CIA and what they do to our own American citizens. And I might have came off very vulgar. I didn't want my channel to come out that way. However, that was a video that needed to be done. It needed to be shared, and it was important. And I tried to, I actually thought it was my own family when they were doing it to me after this lawsuit. And they did it to me before this lawsuit. And I would imagine even my own family remembers me texting and saying something. They were using my family's voices. And if you Google this, and if you Google What They Do by Psycho Torment, and what they do is, that's how they do it. And they used mind invasive technologies and low frequencies. And I was basically saying, because of what someone is supposed to do when someone cares about someone, is they're supposed to listen to someone and realize something. My family needs to know something. It took me years to figure out, even after that accident, even when I came out of a coma, I didn't know. It took me, after they attacked me, after this lawsuit, it took me a few months, so it was about a year after the accident, that I realized that what they were doing to me was real. It was real. And I tried to explain that to someone, and no one wants to listen to me. But there's records out there, and what they did to me, it wasn't just under anesthesia. It happened prior to this too, and it can happen without a chip. They can do this, and you guys have no idea who's being targeted and why, but they're doing this to do it. And through my experience and what I think, they're doing it because they plan on doing it to, I would imagine, our enemies or political figures that they don't want, or to use it for war, and to put this kind of technology on our own American citizens, whoever did this. And I would imagine it was the federal government or the local. But there is an answer, and I am gonna continue to seek and find it. And there's an underground community that needs to come and waken up and realize that I'm making this public, and there's a lot of people in hiding right now because this is a dangerous subject. Supposedly they can come after me after what I did. But you know what, if that's the case, then here I am, I'm right here. And after what they did to me, they took everything away from me. They humiliated me, they stole my life, and they wanted to target me because of my background and how you can look me up and how you can think that I might have a history of addiction, and that's what they do. They target SAMHSA of victims, and I didn't have mental health issues prior to this. And you want to know something? Severe PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, is severe after being struck by a train, and it's severe after psycho torment, with what even private investors and contractors can do with military artificial intelligence. And there is a underground world out there there is a society and there is the very powerful entities out there and investors and contractors using this kind of technology. And to use this kind of technology, if our own federal government didn't do this, that means a foreign country did this to me. But I find it hard to believe because of what happened. And I believe they are targeting SAMHSA victims. And I do believe that I'm gonna get the answers. And I do believe that one day my family's gonna know the truth. They're gonna know that what I said is everything. And when I say everything, it is what happened, and it is, and it was, and it still does. And they want me. They want me to be an advocate. They want me to stand up. I'm going to stand up, and I'm going to be an example for the whole entire world on why artificial intelligence and psychotorment and invasive mind technology is one of the most disgusting, most criminalizing, most heinous crimes that you could do to a human being. And you guys gotta understand something. Do I look crazy? In my last video, that was called somebody who lost their life and everything, and I had already lost a lot, but what I had left was what God gave me and what this universe talented me with, and that was the physical ability to be the person in the athleticism that I had. And they took that away from me. However, I'm gaining that back. I'm going to get that back. And I want to get my channel back on the right side. And I don't want it to be about anger. I don't want you guys to think that this is a joke. What I made was real. And I already lost everybody over this. Everyone already thinks that psychosis is something that can't be induced by a private investor, contractor, or the CIA, or the federal government, or a foreign country. I got news for you. This is real. This is happening. And human control, mind manipulation, and those satellites that they put up that are overlaid on outer space, that do connect to certain naval ships and that do put off a certain frequency, and it's a low frequency that uses some type of energy that attacks you, that can literally take control of every single piece of your neurobiological brain. I did. It was so bad. They targeted me so bad that I had to stand in front of a train. And I just wanted to say, when the truth comes out, and when I get this information that I need, and when I become a part of history, and when everyone realizes that what I did and how and where and what I'm gonna do about this and how I go about this, I'm gonna bring this and I'm gonna take this channel, and you guys are gonna watch everything that I'm gonna do. All you gotta do is continue to watch, and I'm gonna prove to you that this really happened and that this is happening in the United States. And you guys just need to realize that I'm not the only one, and everyone else that I believe, they're afraid to talk about it publicly. There's people that you have no idea, you guys. This gets deep. And I know people are busy out there, but if you wanted to really understand my anger, then understand what happened. but I just wanted to say, my channel is not about anger. My channel is not about being psychotic, and my channel is not about letting them win. My channel is about shedding the light, shedding the truth, and making awareness to what is out there. And I am not crazy. However, what they're doing to me and what they did to me is the most insane thing that could happen to a human being. Saving a life mattered. I'm going to continue to broadcast this channel. I'm going to continue to talk about my 4 elements. I'm going to make this, and I'm going to show you guys my recovery to journey, my journey to recovery. And if that psychiatric appointment isn't made real soon, we're going to be bringing my broadcast and we're going to be bringing my channel right into the emergency room. And they're not going to shut me down there either. Because I'm going to let you guys know something. Is that I'm afraid to go back to that hospital at Cleveland Clinic where they violated my rights and they took my clothes off and they took pictures of me after a lawsuit where Whittle and Metal, Thomas Gerla, Boca Raton, held back my case, didn't answer my phone calls. I only spoke to him one time. And now I can't touch an attorney at this moment. This would be one of the largest cases in United States history after what was done to me. And my family has no clue. They have no clue. And there's somebody that was really close to me when I was younger that can get this kind of classified information if he does it correctly, because it's out there. They did this to me. You guys, it's real what's happening. People are being targeted. Psycho torment is real. Building algorithms of people's mind and mind manipulation and brainwashing, they were doing this 10 or 20 years ago. You can only imagine what kind of a technology they have to do it today. And they're letting private investors and contractors, people with large amounts of money, do this. But they want to experiment on our own kind, on our own human citizens, American citizens. And they want to do it for military reasons. That's my belief. And somebody needs to get answers, and we need to do it immediately. And we need to not let local police agencies do this. And we need to make this an awareness. However, I just wanted to say, for my last video, that's not the kind of language I want to use. That's not the kind of moral values I want to have or show. However, that's what I've been holding in. And it's because nobody believes me. Nobody believes me. But there is an underground and there is a tunnel where people are being attacked and people are talking about this. However, I made mine wide. I made it really known that I'm not hiding no more. And I'm not going to be a victim. I'm not going to be a target. I'm going to be an advocate to try to stop this kind of disgusting, heinous crime that's happening across our nation. So saving life mattered. You guys, I'm going to be focusing more on my journey to recovery, and I'm going to be sharing more about positive vibes and more about what I'm about. But I had to make that video. That's something I've been holding in. That's something I've been holding back. I had to make that video. And I don't care what anybody's opinion is. I don't care what anybody thinks about me. I know the truth. I know my experience. I know what happened that night. And there was other things going on that night that could discredit me for what I was saying. But you know what? Now that I am the person I am and the person I'm gonna be, I know the truth. And I know because of being recovered and it's still continued, now I know the truth. And I'm going to be continuing to speak about the truth. And whoever has my classified information, we need it released, and I want it publicized. And I want to sit in front of a judge, and I want to watch the person who made me a project. I want to watch them get sentenced. I don't want this to happen to anybody. This is the worst thing that could happen to a human being. And it happened to me. And there are answers. And there is someone who's responsible for this. And there is someone who has some really bad karma. And whoever that is, you're listening. And I'm getting your attention. It's going to catch up with you. And I don't even have to do anything but talk about it, because the universe and karma is real. The time will come. The time will come. In the meantime, Saving Life Mattered. We're going to be talking about those 4 elements. We're going to be talking about positivity, and we're going to be we're going to be showing week 5 of what I've been doing after a year of being struck by a train. And we're going to keep you up to date with how well my recovery is going. So with that being said, you guys, please continue to like. I need likes, you guys. I need subscribers. I need you guys to know how real this is. And I need you guys to watch my journey to recovery and watch what I'm going to show you. It's going to be incredible. All right? You guys have a good night. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Don't miss out on what I'm going to be sharing with you. And it's not going to be, I needed to make that video, and I just wanted to make this video to let you know that's not who I am, but that's what I've been holding in, and that's what I've been afraid to tell people. I've been afraid to tell people the truth. And now you know. Now you know, because I made this video to tell you that wasn't a joke. That wasn't just some sideshow of a video. That was real. That accident happened because of that. And they targeted me. They came after me. They did this to me. You guys, please like, please follow, and please subscribe. Thank you. Saving Life Mattered. Joseph David Barkis.